All right, you hardcore traders. It's Friday, approaching 2 o'clock. Welcome to the afternoon recap. Always a pleasure to be here. I saw a question in chat about a possible long for gold. Berlinda, let's take a look. So we had a late spike yesterday, accepting higher pricing through the day. Of course, today we've put up another late spike today in gold. Now, the late spike, remember, is when price extends outside the range in the last half an hour and closes above it. So the base of the late spike we've got right here at 2709.70. If this were on Monday morning and we were opening the regular trading hours and we opened above that level, I would say we would be accepting possibly higher pricing. But Belinda, why do you want to start trading gold now? For all intents and purposes, the market is basically closed. It closes regular trading hours at 12:30. Now, is this a good level to look for an opportunity? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. At the very least, it allows you the opportunity to limit risk through that level. If we give up that level by much, you probably don't want to hold that. We've been up all week. We were up most of the day today. We had a nice big up move today. Coach Vince, my guy, caught a big part of that. It was a great trade. But yeah, this 2709.10 will be the base of the late spike coming Monday morning. And again, the basic rules in that are if we open above the late spike, flat out above the range, creating a gap, that's a high probability of acceptance of higher pricing. Opening in the late spike, but above the base of the late spike, a secondary, but again, a higher probability of a higher price acceptance. Opening below the late spike on Monday morning, a regular trading hour session, possible rejection of higher pricing and acceptance of lower pricing. So just a thought for you there, Berinda or Belinda. I mean, I can't sometimes read what I write, but there's a couple of thoughts for you. But wow, what a great day in gold. Failed downside auction above a late spike from yesterday. Overnight inventory adjustment. Failed downside auction. Blasting through the IB high, holding above the IB high, and seeing continuation to the upside. Anybody who caught that move or part of it, congratulations. Wonderful thing. Wonderful day. Absolutely perfect. Everybody loves to trade the NASDAQ. I don't know why it gives me heart palpitations, but what were our expectations from today from the opening call? Let the market establish the initial balance and focus on the extremes of the initial balance for our opportunities. Here's range from yesterday. This is a 5-minute chart, so there's a lot of data on here. The high was up here around 20,903. Low, much lower, all the way down here with a failed downside auction. Now we're down around 20,516. Where did we open? Where did we spend most of the day? Inside the value area from yesterday. On this platform, value low showing at 20,666. Yikes. Value high showing at 20,865. What's our high? 880. Our low? Well, not quite down to that 666 value area low, but initial balance low, initial balance high, almost a normal trading day. We did take one little look above the initial balance. I saw a lot of people in chat, especially looking at the S&Ps because it was looking like a kind of a well, and it still does kind of look like an upward triangle breakout that we just saw above the IB high not too long ago in the S&P and in the NASDAQ, but they both failed, leaving selling tails. That selling tail means well, probably going to come back into the body of the profile, maybe even a move back to value area low. We didn't quite get there. Didn't quite get there. 20,784, 785. We're currently short, as far as I knew, in the house account here, right around 20,840. I know we had our stop up around 850. Looking like that is maybe a little bit of a target that the price is heading to now. But this is how we hypothesize a potential range bound day is when we open right in the middle of range and value No real change in value today either, folks. It's Friday. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Take a look at the S&Ps now. I'm going to bring this profile all the way over here. Now, the S&Ps traded above yesterday's high. If you remember, during power hour, we were looking for the market to give us a little blast up to this naked point of control up here around 59.94. Didn't do it yesterday. Did it for us today. Took another stab at it. We did leave a poor high at the high here in the S&Ps. What the heck is a poor high? The initial balance high, which that's what this should say IBH. I'm sorry, 59.93 and a quarter. Where did we trade to on this little pop above? We traded up to 59.93 and a half, one tick above the previous high. That is a low excess, no excess, weak high that is not likely to hold for very long. The only reason that I wouldn't probably be looking for shorts anywhere in the body of the profile in the S&P or the NASDAQ, we're also seeing NVIDIA, lower value, holding above the first standard deviation from VWAP, looking like we may get a little bit of recovery from the losses in NVIDIA today. Also, not a good sign for potential shorts in the NASDAQ. Take a look at crude oil and we'll get down to business. Crude oil, another really nice directional day, opening range, the dead ass low of the day, and initial balance low is 69.72. Driving through weekly kickoff, driving through the naked point of control, driving through last week's high. This is the area we were kind of centering opportunities around. Once we broke out above that and showed some pretty decent volume coming in above last week's high and that point of control, and last week's and this week's weekly kickoff high, you really didn't want to try and look for shorts after that happened. Once we left that opening range to low of the day, I'm already looking for longs. Breaking through all of the three of these levels and seeing continuation on higher volume, even on the 30-minute chart, so long after the open, there was some buying coming in on this, ladies and gentlemen, and you certainly don't want to fight it. So if we were going to be talking about you never fight a Friday rally, those rallies occurred in crude oil and gold. It's going to be an interesting, I think, power hour today. I know we're doing the reversal challenge. I'm just fascinated to see how these markets resolve by the end of the day. I hope that you enjoyed these little breakups in the day. These little recaps. I know I enjoyed doing them, and lots more next week. Lots more opportunities. Get rested up. Enjoy Power Hour. We have Grace S., The Wiz, Andre, and Dolby doing the reversal challenge. Looking forward to having some fun with that. And other than that, have a great weekend. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and pray for peace. Let's get down to the reversal challenge.